Everybody, Soulmaster here, and I thought it'd be time for me to do something kind of like I've seen other YouTubers do. And it's kind of like talking about your life in a different kind of way. For me, though, I decided to do it like this. I've arranged these signs to talk about certain ages I took upon in my life. And this one, you're about to see what I mean by that. And then I'm going to tell you guys all a little bit of a surprise at the end. It's kind of like a little bit of a what's that show called? I can't remember, but we'll see where this goes. So 5, 6, 7 years old. So when I was a kid, I was really imaginative, as one would say. I always tried to like keep my mind busy. I always tried to play games, play stuff with family, regular kid dumb stuff. I will say this, when over the years when I started going to school, when I turned like 6, school, no matter what grade I went into, it was hard. Um, you'll see what I mean when I get to 8, 9, and 10. So 8, 9, and 10 are very simple. It's very short about my 8, 9, 10-year-old life. Um, well, you see, a lot of times when I was a kid, I got picked on a lot in school. So a lot of times when I came home, I was really upset because my life was going like that, where it was like, boom, I got picked on. And a lot of times, like one day at school, I got choked out at one point, and I had to punch the kid. But believe me, the bully didn't get in trouble. The goddamn kid, I did, for fighting back. And I hated that so much about that school I went to at that time, because nobody would help me. A lot of times when a lot of people would say like, oh, it's pretty simple about what's going on. Yeah, look what's going on. I'm being choked. Cops in there with popcorn and watching me get choked. Let me just say this, guys. Every high school you go to, it's gonna suck. Let me just say that. It's going to suck, but the way I went through it was just goddamn terrible. Just believe it or not. And then my elementary school, it's even worse. Teenager. So since I turned to a teenager, it's kind of like this. I look, I clean, I shoot, I punch. Which was that simple. A lot of times when I was a teenager, I wasn't allowed to do a lot of stuff too. Like I didn't get into a lot of trouble. I tried to stay out of it. I tried to do something very simple with my life. It was very simple, really, when I was a teenage. When I was a certain age, like 13, 14, 15. A lot of me wishes that I can go back into my high school years, try to do something different with how I went through high school. But it was hard. Let me just say that. It was hard to know a lot of times that I had to go through that stuff. I had to do stuff like that. I remember a lot of times that my that family like that would not just family, like people at school would treat you like that, and it really hurt. Let me just say that. It hurt so goddamn much that it was hard for me. I really didn't have any friends growing up, guys. So for me, YouTubing is like my only way to ventilate about stuff like this. As one would say. Or I wish there was other ways, but there's not. I really wish there could have been a different kind of like way to go about stuff. What I really don't like is what happened every time. Well, let's go to bed real quick, make it daytime. I hate how it just went like that. today nowadays, I keep getting messed with, believe it or not, during school. But at least it's not as bad as what it used to be. Let me just say that. Like, I was scared to go to school a lot of times as a kid. Because I was afraid of what might happen to me next. Like, what's gonna happen to me next today? How am I gonna get beat on today? And stuff like that. I hated it so much. So much that I couldn't tell myself what to easily do with my life. For all you kids out there who have been bullied, probably worse than me, just know that you're not alone out there. There are other people who are willing to help you. Future, let's see. See, this is the funny part, guys. Since I didn't make this video so long, was because I want you guys, my viewers, to tell me, give me some questions on this video, and I'll put them in the next video I do on this, and then I'll give you an honest to goodness answer if it's legal. Let me just say that. If it's okay on YouTube, like, oh, what did you do during school that you really liked, or stuff like that. You know, nothing like crazy, like, did you ever want to go and beat the snot out of those kids? Stuff like that, I'm okay with saying. I'll just have to say it in a positive way. This is Golden Sibling number 1, aka Soulmaster. Like and subscribe, or I'll take your soul.